Hello, me again. Hope you enjoyed the last session when we read the chapter on the Book of Birds about the avocet, and I'm really blessed today because the birds are going crazy in my garden. So when I moved here, I always wanted, my ultimate goal was to create a haven for the pollinators and the birds. We kind of live within farmland, and if you know what British farmland's like now, it's very bleak. All the hedges got destroyed during the war, and it's never really been replaced, and there wasn't one single flower in my garden. So I kind of feel like I've reached that bit of nirvana because we're now full of butterflies. Not so many bees this year, but there's still bees, and the birds just love it because now there's lots of little hidey holes and we feed them regularly as well. So yeah, it's lovely. So where did we get to? So we did the avocet. We're now on the bar-tailed godwit, Limosa lapponica. So there we go. Got this beautiful illustration. Bar-tailed godwit, and that's the egg. Can you see the egg? So that's that one. So with no further ado, let's crack on. Hey, see what I did there? So the bar-tailed godwit, Limosa lapponica. Bar-tailed godwit is migration's undisputed record breaker, the long-haul champion of the intercontinental route, the equator crossing, ocean-spanning specialist of the one-hop, non-stop, 8-night Alaska to Australasia journey, 6,000 miles or more in a single epic superflight. In preparation for this staggering feat of stamina, godwit gluts on worm and mollusk until she is plump as a ball, and golden gobbets of fat strain at her skin. Meanwhile, she somehow shrinks her liver, kidneys and gut, for she'll have no need of these when she's aloft. Hour after hour, the urge to move grows in her until it's bright as fire and taut as wire, and she's primed and ready for the off. Up whirls godwit and heads for the heavens, then settles to work and finds her rhythms, driven by evolution-given instincts, driven by devotion, guided by star maps and magnetic fields across trackless open ocean. Out there, she's lost in the loneliness of the long-distance flyer. Out there, she's the only witness to the rainbows of cyclones, to mid-Pacific stormlight at dusk, to darkness as hard as iron, to the indigo and cyan of the Mariana Trench. As godwit flies and flies day after day, she shuts down each half of her brain in turn for a second or two in place of sleep. No surprise then that when she arrives at last in Manukau Harbour or Engano Bay, she collapses right there on the beach, too exhausted even to fold her wings or break her fast, her thin, drained body lapped by waves, while the townsfolk ring church bells and call out in welcome and celebration of this rocketeer, this moonraker, this place constellator, this astro navigator, this ultra aviator. My goodness, honestly, I just can't even. When you see that, it's just absolutely divine. Limosa lapponica. I mean, just Limosa lapponica, and the Latin rolls off your tongue, but also the beautiful words of Robert Macfarlane also roll off your tongue, and just the cadence, everything is amazing. So once again, if you enjoyed that, let me know, like and subscribe, or do whatever you do out there in the social media world even. I've not been drinking. I don't actually drink. I'm just high on life. So enjoy, have a good weekend. Hasta luego, hasta mañana. See you later, Tater. Bye.